people. Welcome to our Premier League weekend review. I think match day 13 has been done and dusted. Quite a lot of interesting results. Boys, let's get into it. Big match of the weekend. Wait. Before we start, let me introduce the panelists, the usual suspects, Mr. Angad Sidhu and Mr. Ramay Jaikar. Lads, ready? Liverpool versus City, big game of the weekend. First thoughts. Who wants to go first? Angad, तू पहले बता दे हमें कैसे लगा?
Bye, it's over. Title race is just over, bro. What a
Ah,
win, man. But I would have never imagined City would come to this point. They're utterly battered and dominated anywhere in the world, in any stadium for that matter. I
yeah.
think second half they pulled it back a little, to be very, very honest. I felt so. Uh, Thoda they slowed down the game and the momentum changed, but overall, man, what a victory. I think now 11 points clear of City, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Um, and I think 8 or 9 points of the second place. I think it's over, man. I don't see any other team catching up right now. And plus the whole vibes, bro. Anfield was just buzzing
सही में
yesterday.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, the most important victory of the season, I feel.
pretty
Yeah.
interesting. I think, yeah, first 15-20 minutes of the game, right? Like, Liverpool easily 4-0 up हो सकता था भाई. मतलब, the way they started
Easily.
the game,
आराम से.
City looked lost. मतलब उनकी गांड फटी हुई थी यार, लिटरली फटी हुई थी उनके प्लेयर्स की. मतलब कुछ समझ नहीं आता. Usually City are like so good at playing out from the back, right? And in this game, for the first time, it felt like I'm watching United play out of the back. Like Liverpool was just all over them. कभी भी ball वो लोग lose कर सकते थे. And I think City, now this is like six games without a win. Like first time in Pep's career that has happened. So I think it's a significant moment of sorts. भाई उसने अपने नाक वाक पे उंगली मार दी है पूरा. He scratched his head
Yeah.
out. Like that person is seriously losing it.
Self-harm.
Self
So yeah, I also think like Liverpool completely dominated them, but then Liverpool have dominated a lot of teams this season. Real
Yeah.
Madrid ko hara ke hai, so their confidence would have been high. And at Anfield, they are like totally dominant. Forest beat them, but Baki to they've been defeating teams left, right, and center. But the most funny part of the whole match was the crowd are singing, "You're getting sacked in the morning," and Pep has become what he hated.
He's
Yeah,
doing this to the
he's
crowd.
become Jose Mourinho.
He's become Mourinho.
He's become Mourinho, yeah.
Mourinho बन गया वो अभी 6 का साइन दिखा रहा है. So yeah, that was pretty.
By even Salah, you remember at one point that Bernardo Silva and Salah had a
Yeah.
small tussle,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Salah told him a few things. And I mean, what do you make of that, though?
Like it's pretty clear, right? Like City players and their coach, they are not really used to like losing so many matches and like whatever going through this whole slump. So I think it's getting on their nerves. It's showing in the matches. And yeah, I think opposition teams now know कि क्या कहते हैं भाई सिटी वाले frustrated है काफी इनकी
Yeah.
कांड में घुसते हैं थोड़ा. तो मतलब
So
समझ
do
आ
you think
रहा
Salah told him, asked him to stay humble?
है. Probably after that भाई.
Could be.
Speaking of stay humble, वो जब से stay humble बोला है हालैंड ने भाई वो गायब हो गया. He
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so
barely
many
scored.
memes on
He's
that.
not, like in yesterday's game, I didn't even know if he was playing or not. Because he was that anonymous in the game. And yeah,
Yeah.
Pep's also making some strange decisions, man. Ederson को बिठा दिया कल के मैच के लिए. पहले मुझे
सही
लगा
में और वो
इंजर्ड
ऑर्टेगा
वगैरह
ने
था.
भाई फर्स्ट वाला गोल he let it pass. He could have
Yeah.
deflected it better.
And even like the penalty also, it was his fault only. So
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
hindsight, maybe not a great decision after all. But yeah, मतलब City अभी without Rodri, without like a few players, their squad was looking a bit thin, dude. मतलब they had two keepers in the substitutes, and I
Yeah.
was I was trying to remember कि भाई last time कब देखा होगा मैंने कि दो keepers बैठे हुए हैं City के bench के ऊपर for one game. So
And even their star player Phil Foden, like Premier League's best player last season, he's looking so clueless. He's looking like
what a
किधर
drop
क्या
off!
हो
What
रहा
a
है,
drop off!
Foden गया
Drop off.
किधर. I think the Palmer Saka thing has rattled him a bit. I think yeah, पता नहीं क्या हुआ उसको because those two have become
Comparisons.
so better than him कि पता नहीं उसका इंग्लैंड प्लेस अभी डाउट में हो सकता है because that's how bad he's playing.
But I don't know. He's never played outshined them in an England shirt, anyways, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah,
Bro, they're
speaking
in a
of
bad moment entirely, bro. That's, I
Yeah.
think, the problem. Even the off the pitch controversy, right, with their corruption allegations, etc., by bribing charges.
yeah,
Um, I think that's also one of the reasons. A lot of uncertainty around the club. Maybe players are feeling it. And when things go down, right, they go completely down. Doesn't matter which team you are, what player you are. Very
Yeah,
difficult to sort of come out of such things. And I think the downward spiral is just continuing now.
True, true, true. Like, let's speak about Liverpool also for a minute, man. Like, as much as I hate it, but I think they look really, really good. I think
yeah,
easily like the best side in Europe right now. I think Madrid को भी उन लोग ने midweek में पेला. So I don't
Yeah.
know, the slot machine is working for them. And Slot's also been very impressive, dude. Like I was seeing his press conference yesterday. He's very like calm, very composed. मतलब nothing over the top. वो एकदम obvious चीजें बोलता है. मतलब ऐसे कुछ out of the box कुछ ऐसे नहीं कर रहा है. But like yeah, team's looking pretty good. Midfield sorted, attackers are sorted, and they look
yeah.
And plus,
pretty
they
good.
didn't sign a lot of players, bro. The only player I
Did?
remember is Chiesa
Yeah,
that they
और वो भी
signed.
खेला नहीं है उनके लिए.
ये सभी खेला नहीं है. So yeah, I mean, it's been great. Uh, Klopp actually held them back, I feel. Yeah, so
Klopp held them back. Hmm.
Klopp held them back.
Any Liverpool fans who are watching, tell us in the comments if you think so as well. But yeah, title done and dusted, boys, or like there's still hope
Done,
for
bro. The
Everton.
only team I think which can come back now and sort of challenge them is United.
Oh, speaking of that, let's talk about United storming into the top 10.
Come on, what
Putting
a
up-
night, bro. What a
Yeah,
night.
absolutely played Everton off the park. But yeah, played Everton off the park. But before that first goal, I think there were like a few moments of weakness, I feel. I think maybe the team is getting used to Amorim's system,
Bro,
right?
they've not had a training session apparently. They've just had 3 games back to back and no training session to work on tactics. Imagine if there was
Once they
some
get a
training.
chance.
Yeah, you just wait for that.
But yeah, I think those you can see like the players are still getting used to the system, right? Like before the first goal went in, there were some moments where Everton could have scored. वो कौन Beto जो था
Beto.
उनके
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
better.
striker, he got in a couple of times, and the game could have been very different if he would have scored at that point in time. But yeah, man, nothing to complain about. Solid game after the first goal went in. After a very long time, I saw United like control the game, stay composed. Uh, and I don't think after that first goal went in at any point in time, I thought that Everton's going to come back in. But
Bhai,
yeah,
Amad Diallo, man. Shit. Crazy. What a
Ahmad
game.
Dior is what they're calling him, right? Online. Ahmad Dior or something.
Abad Dior killed
Bro,
it.
too good. Like his
And
pressing, final product,
But
entire
the whole
defensive work.
funny part here is that he played well under Ten Hag also, and उसको फिर bench कर दिया because he was in
yeah,
my FPL team. That's why I was following his games.
Yeah, yeah. I remember
But
too.
फिर bench कर दिया उसको, so that was
I
very
think
weird.
yeah, Tenag ke साथ like one of the biggest things was like he had his set of players, right? Like that he would
Yeah.
always go back to, irrespective of how much like how good their replacements are doing. Like एक time पे भाई Maguire का भी streak चल रहा था where he was playing very well, but you knew he's going to bring back like Martinez and Varane last season. This
Hmm.
season also Ahmad started the season very well, but at one point in time you knew कि वो Garnacho और Rashford को खिलाने वाला है उनको ही wings के ऊपर, irrespective of how well Ahmad is doing.
That's the
Yeah.
one thing I feel bad about that, that Rashford has scored 2 goals. Now he'll stay in the team.
Yeah, man. Rashford, like, I don't know. It's a very confusing, weird situation. And I don't know how he fits into that system. He's a good player for sure on his night. But nahi hai bhai, matlab, it's very frustrating to watch him play. I
Bro,
don't
extremely frustrating, bro. Like he doesn't, I don't know. It's his attitude, it's his body language only to begin with. वो goals भी मार like yesterday he scored 2 goals, but if you ask me on the pitch who looked the worst, I think it was still Rashford.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that everybody around in that club also sees it that way, and I really hope they sell him.
Let's see, let's see. I don't know. I think they can sell him, but I think that he's on pretty high wages, right? तो वो खुद
Yeah.
बोलेगा भाई मैं
Yeah,
क्यों जाऊँ कहीं पे पैसे मिल रहे मेरे को
Saudi is the only hope.
Saudi is the only hope. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think Zirkzee also played yesterday. I think finally that guy had a break, got like a couple of goals. चाहिए था उसके
yeah.
लिए confidence के लिए भी अच्छा होगा. But yeah, I think next up United are playing Arsenal. Big game coming up. I think two big misses for that game. Lisandro Martinez and Kobe Maino, both of them got yellow cards yesterday. And that means that they are going to miss the next game. So I think that'll be like two big misses for United for sure. But
Yeah. I just hope we put up a fight, bro.
yeah. even I'm not like hoping for a good result or anything. I just want to see a fight. I want to see like a hard game. And going by the evidence of what's happened in the last couple of games, I think आएगा फाइट तो दिखेगा भाई. एंड एक और चीज मतलब अच्छी जो लगी है एमोरिम की, उसने सबको खिलाया अभी पिछले 3 गेम्स में. सारे
Yeah,
स्क्वाड के अंदर के सारे प्लेयर्स को उसने चांस दिया, सीनियर प्लेयर्स को एटलीस्ट. एवरीवन हैज प्लेड, सो इट्स गुड दैट ही इज लाइक नॉट होल्डिंग बैक एंड ही इज लाइक भाई सबको चांस मिलेगा.
And I think
totally.
during his sporting times, he did uh, like draw versus Arsenal. So that's one ray of hope which you guys have. कि उसका record अच्छा है आर्सेनल के सामने.
Hmm.
Bro,
Speaking of
all of them have a great record till they come to United, bro.
That's
yeah,
also
All of them are great players and managers till they come here. So
the
I
real
don't have
test
any
is here.
comments. I swear.
Speaking of Arsenal, Arsenal bhi bhai, like
Killed
mid,
it.
they had a good result. Then against West Ham also. What a first half. By
yeah.
first half में 7 goal. मतलब pretty insane. But
Bro, कुछ जल्दी
Arsenal,
नहीं हुई क्या चीजें वो मैच में? Like I remember seeing 1-0 जब वो Gabriel ने हेडर मारा between 15 to 20 minutes. And then I sort of started watching some other game. फिर देखा 40th minute,
yeah,
Arsenal had already scored like some 3 or 4 goals. And
Yeah.
then the first half का score was 5-2.
yeah. एंड भाई काफी क्रेजी लाइक बुकायो साका ने तो भाई ही वाज ऑल ओवर देम लाइक दैट.
Yeah.
साका इन फुल फ्लो मेक्स सच अ डिफरेंस टू आर्सेनल. मतलब इवन हैव गेटिंग ओडेगार्ड बैक इज लाइक
Odegaard is a big
बिग थिंग
bonus.
फॉर
Yeah.
देम. मतलब विदाउट दीज टू प्लेयर्स दे डोंट लुक द सेम एट ऑल. बट या भाई वेस्ट हैम तो लुकिंग अ लॉट इन ट्रबल. वेस्ट हैम का कौन है भाई वो मैनेजर जो आया है?
Lopetegui.
Otegi.
लोपेटेगी. आई थिंक लोपेटेगी इज नेल्ड ऑन फॉर द नेक्स्ट सैकिंग.
Yeah.
Bro,
लाइक
Him or Sean
apparently
Dyche.
they wanted him only to take over as the manager. They put in a lot of money. They got that guy from Dortmund, Fulkrug, I think.
Full proof. Yeah. But he's hardly played. I think he's
He's
injured.
not even played.
Yeah.
Correct.
पता नहीं क्या सीन है मतलब.
They are in trouble when you know that the last 2 games, mein, Van Bissaka has scored 2 goals, bro.
मैं
Oh
वही
yeah.
वही बोलने वाला था भाई.
Spider Bisaka. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Spider.
Spidey Van Bissaka.
वो क्या क्या कहते, कमेंटेटर भी सरप्राइज था when Van Bissaka scored and he's like oh he scored two games running or something. एंड उसको खुद भी
Yeah.
समझ आ रहा था कि अरे इसके लिए तो प्रिपेयर नहीं किया था हमने.
सही में, बट उसका गोल सही था यार, वो एमरसन था शायद.
Yeah, the free
द
kick,
फ्री
right?
किक.
Yeah,
टू गुड.
very good. There was another free kick that he almost scored
Yeah.
from a long distance. But yeah, Arsenal's on 25 points and right along with them is Chelsea.
Yeah. I
So
mean
Whoa.
the whole
अब है.
goal difference भी same है and goals scored everything is same. They are just above because I think they scored at Stamford Bridge. वो कुछ तो logic के वजह से they are above in the points table. But yeah, it surprised me the game actually because I expected Villa to fight. They didn't show
Seriously.
any fight. वो ऑली वॉटकिंस को एक चांस मिला, वो सीधा सैंचेस के हाथ में मार दिया. But damn, the guy's jersey I'm wearing, Enzo Fernandez, after divorce, his stats are 2 goals, 7 assists.
Oh, he's on a Hardik Pandya arc or what?
Yeah,
दर्दी
yeah.
दर्दी arc पे
He's
वो.
on a he's on a fuckboy mission, and he's like full by game change हो गया उसका divorce के बाद.
उसको dude, I wanted to ask you. So he's been getting the captain's armband last
Yeah,
few games.
yeah.
Like I never expected that they'll give him the armband. So what are your thoughts on that? ये
I mean,
कैसे?
it was expected. I think even last season उसको दिया था. Reece James तो never stays fit. So the other, I think we don't have a fixed captain because when Enzo doesn't play, it's Caicedo. तो
Hmm.
yeah, अभी कभी last season Gallagher था, Colville था, James was never fit, so Enzo भी था कुछ games में. So it's quite rotating because all of these guys are young. They are like 23, 24 or something. So I mean, the whole squad is young. We are the youngest squad in the Premier League, and they are doing well surprisingly because I didn't expect a 3-0 win. It was a completely dominant performance. In fact, और ज्यादा गोल मारने थे.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Cole Palmer goal, I have no idea how he scored, bro. I have no idea how he scored because if you see the shot, he was off balance and he's hit it in the
Yeah.
top.
भाई वो बंदा करता है कुछ तो अलग करता है वो.
Yeah.
But yeah, कितना 8 points? How many points?
9
8 points. 9 points behind.
points behind.
I thought would give Chelsea a better chance over Arsenal to like be like the surprise in the title race, surprise contender.
Could be, you never know.
Oh, finally I was saying could be. Till a few
I don't
weeks
want to
ago,
get
I
my
was
hopes
like,
high.
no chance.
What was Arsenal versus Chelsea ka scoreline?
1-1.
1-1.
No, and
Yeah.
that was at Stamford Bridge.
Stamford Bridge. Yeah.
Hmm, interesting. कुछ भी हो सकता है भाई. It's a great season to look forward to, I think now. So
Yeah.
well set up. Of course, for Liverpool to win it, but like even for Liverpool to lose it from here would be kick ass, bro. It'll be so much fun.
But it
Yeah.
has happened before now. Liverpool have
It
won like
has.
3 points
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what
I
is
am
it?
so hoping, dude, Liverpool slip up, Arsenal slip up, and Chelsea win because I cannot see Liverpool, Arsenal, or City winning another title. For that matter, City and Liverpool specifically. Arsenal तो मुझे पता है नहीं जीतने वाले भाई. कुछ भी हो
Yeah.
जाए.
Hey, नहीं उनमें
Yeah,
they
they'll
don't have
shoot
it, bro.
themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
But bhai,
Yeah.
we have to talk about Aston Villa. Unai Emery is struggling big time. No good evening for him.
Yeah.
Aston Villa at 12th.
But he's killing it in Europe, bro.
Yeah.
Killing
Somehow.
it there. But like Aston Villa is on 12th right now, bro. They are
High
below
flying,
Manchester United. Can you
high
believe
flying
that?
Aston Villa is below the struggling United. So
Yeah, they are suffering
How is
right
that
now.
possible?
Yeah, it is what it is. So
yeah.
yeah, I think I don't think anything else sort of noteworthy happened this weekend. I think
The
one
Tottenham bottle job.
Nottingham Forest, bro. Come on, Nottingham
Forest game.
Forest. They once again won.
Nottingham Forest is, I think, having one of those seasons, right? Like they are a team that they are looking seriously threatening one of those European spots. I think
Yeah.
they'll finish in like a Europa League spot by the end of the season if they continue
Continue.
this.
But yeah, teams, Brighton, Forest, all these teams are like they play well for first half and then they just fizzle
Yeah,
out.
they'll fizzle out. Even I think they are gonna
I'm
fizzle out.
expecting that to happen again.
Dude, Van Nistelrooy also now the new Leicester manager.
Come on, looking good. Why? When Nistelrooy looks like a proper like big time manager. Huh? Like
Yeah.
I don't know, he has that vibe,
I swear.
aura.
Yeah, and plus good stint at United, good stint at PSV.
Yeah,
If he really turns things around here at Leicester, so good for his career. But
I
I think the
mean, matlab,
only problem is that Leicester doesn't have good enough players, bro. The other
yeah,
day, that match that I was seeing, I think it was Brighton. Brighton was the Leicester that was going on. Um, on the pitch, there was hardly any player that you can look at and point and say, that this guy might form the backbone or spine of
yeah,
the
yeah.
team under the next manager. I think there's that James Justin, probably the only player who played so well at Emirates, right? But apart from that, nobody. Like there's absolutely no one.
It's a championship team, bro. It's a championship
It
team playing
is.
in the Premier League. But yeah, I think काफी incentive है यार Van Nistelrooy के लिए to do well. Like if you see Enzo Maresca has come from Leicester to Chelsea and now he's killing it, right?
Yeah.
I think
The
he look
squad
at his
matters actually. The squad, because Leicester squad I don't think is ready for the
yeah. भाई अगर
Yeah.
जेमी वार्डी अभी भी खेल रहा है at the age
uh,
of 38 or whatever, he's a legend of the Premier League. But हो गया time उसका भाई. But we
uh,
got to talk about the bottle jobs of the week. Tottenham Hotspurs doing the most Spursy thing ever.
Dude, I have no idea what to expect from this team, man.
I
Like
don't think
one
they them.
week they'll seriously it's so tough, I
they're
think,
like
being a Spurs fan.
they're like
I don't want to
Pakistan cricket team जैसा वो लोग. वो भी कल
भाई
ऑस्ट्रेलिया
उससे
को
भी
फेस
बदतर है.
किए.
पाकिस्तान
नेक्स्ट
टीम
टाइम
से भी
जिम्बाब्वे
बदतर है
से आ
भाई
जाए.
वो लोग.
Yeah, they are very unpredictable.
Like they
Unpredictable, inconsistent,
Yeah,
underwhelming, disappointing.
yeah. Hard to
Yeah,
be a
they are
I
the
don't know what to say.
Robin Hoods of the Premier League. They take points from the big teams and give points to the smaller teams.
yeah,
And it's so annoying being a neutral guy also, bro, because like you're playing all these fantasy Premier League and everything, and you didn't see their performance and put one Spurs player in, and the
yeah,
next week they go on and do nothing. So I mean,
yeah. Luckily
nobody
I had
likes
Ben
them.
Johnson guy who scored तो अच्छा था.
The
Unreal.
classic example is this Madison, right? Like Madison will turn up, have like the game of the season, and like then just like disappear for the next few weeks.
Yeah,
City के against he was unplayable. And अभी भाई उसके पहले उसने कुछ नहीं किया सीजन एंड अभी उसके बाद भी doesn't look like it's
Same.
in the game. But yeah, cool. I think we'll wrap up. Great Premier League weekend for
yeah,
Liverpool, for United fans, Arsenal, Chelsea. I think everyone did well.
yeah,
And let's see how it goes. Some big matches coming up as well.
yeah. The midweek match,
United Arsenal, man. Arsenal
United,
United.
Arsenal.
United
Yeah.
Arsenal big game. Yeah,
First big test for Amorim. I think till now he's played so teams.
Yeah.
I don't think he's been challenged properly yet. So yeah, this will be like a proper test for him.
Time will tell.
Time will tell. All right. Thanks, boys. Adios. Anyone who's watching, don't forget to subscribe to Ball and Banter. And yeah, leave a comment and tell us who you think is going to win the Premier League this season, or just like anything else that you have in your mind.
Yeah.
All right. Toodles. Bye.
Adios.
Adios.
आज के लिए फिलहाल इतना ही। आपकी तरह मैं भी मायूस हूँ, लेकिन उम्मीद पर दुनिया कायम है। दिल दुखा है लेकिन टूटा तो नहीं है, और उम्मीद का दामन छूटा तो नहीं है। इसलिए आज के लिए इतना ही।